Hi, I'm Gaurav, and me along with Vinod, Nikki and Sanjeev, we are part of a motorcycle travel club called 60 kph. The main motto behind the club is to do long distance rides to remote parts of India. During the 3 years of our existence, we have done several rides to the three corners of the country. And from Guwahati, we start an expedition to the fourth corner of the country, east. We are all set to roll, and now the wait is only for the most enterprising member of this expedition.
Here I come, Guwahati, here I come!
2000 kilometers away from home, we are at the most sensitive region of India, dominated by separatist movements and insurgency. It is only after doing several rides to different parts of India that we have mustered up the courage to plan a ride here. The expedition is self-funded and planned with the limited resources we have. The goal is to chart a route which, according to most people, does not exist. Frankly, we ourselves are not sure if this dream can be realized. That is why we are calling it One Crazy Ride. And this is our story. Two days into the ride and we reach the easternmost state of India, Arunachal Pradesh. The first leg of our expedition starts from here. Entry into the state is restricted as it shares its border with China-occupied Tibet, Bhutan and Myanmar. Once described as a hidden land, it has now opened its doors to outsiders. Due to lack of roads, traversing Arunachal is only possible via the neighboring state of Assam. Our aim is to find a route to traverse Arunachal without going into Assam. The other reason apart from adventure is to visit parts of India hardly seen, filmed or explored. Spread over 84,000 square kilometers, 80% of the land in Arunachal is still forested. Deep gorges and roaring rivers crisscross the land, a land also home to the eastern part of the mighty Himalayas. All the bikes negotiate the terrain with relative ease, except Sobby's. An anticipated breakdown. Sobby loves tinkering with his bike. In fact, Mr. Genius has bought the bike parts by the weight from the scrap market and assembled his masterpiece.
Seems to be the problem.
No comments. I'll tell you, just a
Sir, please.
Just a second.
मिक्सचर जो है बहुत लीन आ रहा है, इसलिए हम ये नया प्लग डालेंगे जिसका कि गैप बड़ा बड़ा अच्छा है, इससे कि टाइमिंग एडवांस हो जाएगी और गाड़ी करके चलेगी.
If Sobby takes things lightly, Vinod goes into detail. A self-confessed geek, Vinod is a meticulous planner and likes to think of himself as a perfectionist. He looks at things objectively, and his deep analysis can drive anybody up the wall. On the other hand, Nikki's heart rules her mind and thrives on adventure. Unusual for an Indian girl to pursue riding, it took some doing to convince her husband and parents back home. She is also missing her brother's wedding to come on this ride. Sanju is a simple, easy-going guy. He is a little nervous about the ride as he has never ridden on such terrain before. But he will be the last person to complain. A total team player, his greatest fear right now is facing the camera. And this is me, an out-of-work filmmaker, urging his reluctant friends to act.
Every now and then I tell them to stop the ride and for a shot, and so far they've been all very adjusted.
Binding our different personalities together is our love for adventure and motorcycle travel.
क्या लेंगे सर? चाइनीज, इंग्लिश, जापानीज, थाई, मलेशियन, कैनेडियन, इजिप्शियन इजिप्शियन लेंगे, मम्मी का मीट मिलेगा. Madam, I have to ask you one question. How do you manage to ride a bullet?
It's so heavy.
It's so heavy, ma'am.
Yeah, well, I do ride the bike, not lift it.
One more question, madam. What do you know about Nari Andolan?
About female struggle.
Yeah. What are your comments? You have to actually express yourself in front of the camera, you know, in front of millions of
that's
people.
not a topic you should get me started on.
See, you have to. Because you're a female rider, you must know.
Yeah, but I feel rather strongly about women's issues, so don't get me started on that topic.
Okay.
Food is done.
Direct entry, Martha.
Led way.
Yeah.
This is definitely the best meal we've had since we left Bombay.
Bellissimo. जाएगा नहीं. क्या बात है यार? वो तो है ही.
क्या? अब मैं तेरे डालता हूँ. मुँह में तेरे के.
अब रजनीकांत तमिलनाडु का ही केरला की बात है.
The food is very nice.
After 5 days and 600 kilometers, we reach Tawang, a small hill town at an altitude of 11,000 feet. A sizable population of 20,000 lives in Tawang. The dominant ethnic group is the Buddhist Mompa tribe, who depend on agriculture. Mompas have a very interesting way of warding off bad omen. Proudly dangling outside their homes, swaying in the breeze, are the wooden replicas of the male sexual organ. Overlooking the town is the biggest Buddhist monastery of India, the 400-year-old Tawang Monastery. The monastery is 3 stories high and houses 65 residential buildings that are home to more than 600 lamas. Tawang is also the birthplace of the 6th Dalai Lama. Tawang has been the center of conflict between India and China for decades. China considers Arunachal to be a part of Lower Tibet and invariably a part of China. In 1962, the Chinese army invaded and captured most of Arunachal Pradesh, but withdrew its forces due to international intervention. Now there is heavy Indian army presence bang on the border. This is the border at the 15,000 feet high Bumla Pass, just 30 kilometers from Tawang. Usually no man's land is more than a kilometer wide on international borders. But with China still claiming Arunachal, this 10 feet gap between the flags is the actual line of control. It is through this very pass that the present Dalai Lama, fleeing from the Chinese army, entered India. Signs of the 1962 war can still be seen today at a monastery near Tawang. At the Lumpo monastery, a soldier from the Chinese army had fired a gunshot on the statue of Buddha.
Sabi, is there a problem with the bike? Can you tell me? What's happening?
don't know, some piston problem.
Okay. What do you plan to do? Tell me.
Going back home.
How are you feeling? Because we all miss you, you know that.
Sure. I actually had a really tough time to actually prepare for this ride. This had been my, my dream for say the last 3 years or so. Tried to save for about 2 years. And now finally when I was on the ride and so anyways I'll do it next time.
On motorcycle expeditions, the rider and the bike have to endure the hardships together. But Sobi's 20-year-old bike has been giving problems right from the start. Out of sheer frustration, he has decided to take his bike in a truck till Guwahati and go back home. 60 kph is not a motorcycle club, but a family. So it's very upsetting to see a family member leave the ride midway, especially someone like Sobi, who always makes us smile.
I'll miss you, Gaurav.
From here onwards, we start the second leg of our journey, that is to the central Arunachal and to the capital city of Itanagar. We know very little about the roads we're going to ride on for the next 3 or 4 days until we reach Itanagar. Reason being, it's a very sensitive area and none of the local drivers ply their vehicles on this route. But since our main aim is to not go to Assam, which is the easier way out to reach Itanagar, and travel through remote roads in Arunachal, it's going to be a challenge since we don't know anything about the road conditions and places where we can stay and how sensitive certain regions are.
None of the locals or the maps we refer to give us the directions to reach Itanagar through Arunachal. The only route on the map to reach Itanagar is to go down south in Assam and enter Arunachal once again. A decade ago, there was a track, but no one uses it anymore, as dangerous and territorial tribes live there who don't like outsiders.
I said the place smells really wonderful. I mean, just after the turnoff that we took to Sepa, I got this really nice smell. I think it's all the flowers that are around the place. You can see there are so many wildflowers growing all over the place.
What do you have to say about the route?
The route, we just started, so I really don't know what's in store for us. I hope there's a lot of excitement and some danger, but of course not too much. I'm slightly scared. Slightly.
Are you afraid?
Of course not. We belong to 60 kph after all. Actually, I'm rather excited. I can't wait to get going.
We are forced to stop here as the locals were sitting on the road, leaving us with no space to ride ahead. They are surprised to see vehicles here, and we can't help but worry about our safety.
लोकल का लोकल बना हाँ किससे बना है ये सब ज्यादा चलता है अरुणाचल में हम लोग का और नॉर्थ ईस्ट में ये सबसे ज्यादा चलता है मतलब उसको
नाम क्या है खुशी का बर्थडे में खुशी का बर्थडे में इतना आदमी पूरा यहाँ जमा किया देख रहा है फुर्ती कर रहा है दारू पी रहा है घूम रहा है ना अंकल
The party is on, so the women start socializing and the men start drinking.
How is it? This is pretty light, and I think it is a bit. There is a bit of a cake in it, but I'm trying not to have too many. Please but don't. They are forcing me a lot. So this is my second glass, and it stops over here.
ये सब ये नाइफ क्यों रखते हैं इधर साथ में? नाइफ?
हाँ साथ में रहता है।
कितना बड़ा बताएंगे?
ये जो 12 है ऐसे ही मतलब।
ये किस लिए रखते हैं पर?
ये जो हम लोग का अपना मतलब प्रॉपर जंगल वंगल जाएंगे उसके बाद हम लोग का हथियार तो यही है सब कुछ में ये काम आता है।
उनको सबने बोला वहाँ पे लोग अच्छा नहीं है ट्राइबल लोग ऐसा अटैक करता है
अच्छा मतलब नहीं कि वहाँ में कोई लड़का लोग ऐसे कि थोड़ा मतलब ऐसे दादागिरी राफ्ता बदमाश है कोई आदमी लेकिन पूरा में से तो नहीं कहीं कहीं जो बस्ती से आता है ना जो बदमाश होती है वहाँ में फुटपाथ में वही बढ़ता है
सबका नाम बिगड़ता है फिर वो
बिगड़ जाता है सबका पूरा सफा उनका पूरा बिगड़ देता है।
Moments ago, we were concerned about our safety, but the tribals made us feel at home. We resumed the ride hoping to interact with more such friendly locals. Soon we reach another village. This time, no one stops us. Instead, we stop to interact.
I haven't the faintest clue what she's saying. क्या बोल रहे हैं?
Listening to all the commotion, the chief of the village comes to meet us.
गवर्नमेंट ने बनाया इनको मुखिया?
गवर्नमेंट ने बनाया उसको।
तो ये लाल कपड़ा इसलिए पहना है, मुखिया पहनता है लाल कपड़ा?
गवर्नमेंट लाल कपड़ा ये गवर्नमेंट दिया है। मैं इसी के लिए को तुम तक केला मनम।
ये और घास काटे करने।
The chief insists on calling it a knife. To us, it is more like a sword that can definitely cut more than just grass. Amongst the tribes, the chief has complete authority over the whole village. He can do whatever he wants to do with us, and the rest of the world would not even know what happened. A sword in the hand of a drunken man, especially the village chief, makes us nervous. We request for his permission to leave. the road turns into a dirt track that leads us into a deep forest. We are now far, far away from any kind of help we would need in case of an emergency. Meet the Mithun, a cross between a bison and a cow. The Mithun is also the state animal of Arunachal Pradesh.
This milestone is talking about a place called EO, which is somewhat like 5 and something kilometers from here. I don't know whether there is a 1 or a 2 or a 9 before it.
Our search for flat open space to pitch tent is futile. We are forced to ride in the dark, something that's not advisable in these parts. Around midnight and to our relief, we reach a small village which also has a non-functional government guest house.
When I was little, I was taught that heaven was this beautiful, calm, serene place somewhere up there above the clouds. And this morning, I am above the clouds in a beautiful, calm, peaceful place. So I must be in heaven. Right now, I miss my mommy the most, because I know she'd appreciate this a lot more than I do.
I was slightly scared, but as the sun was going down and we were climbing up the hill from Sepa towards this place, the road became from bad to worse, but the riding experience was awesome. It looked really beautiful everywhere you turn your head. And this is the first time I got up so early in the morning, 4:45. Look at the sunrise. You really have to see this to believe it. No words, no pictures can actually capture the sunrise. This is so beautiful.
There comes a moment in every traveler's journey to an unknown land, where apprehension gives way to acceptance. One no longer fears, instead feels part of the new environment. This is that moment of transition for us. We had so many doubts about our safety, mainly from the locals, but their extreme friendliness and welcoming nature brought about a change in our perception. It is sad that we don't have much time on our hand to stay and know more about their lives. The jungle terrain does not disappoint us as we ride ahead in our quest to reach Itanagar. What makes it difficult is the bike. The suspension is not designed for off-roading, and on top of it we are carrying too much luggage, most of which is packed food and bike spares. Besides the physical challenge, there is the fear of unknown. Even the locals cannot provide us with information on what lies ahead, as they themselves do not venture outside their villages.
Are you feeling okay?
Of course I'm okay. I'm more than okay. These roads, I mean, well, there are no roads, and that's the fun of it. And we are in absolutely dense forest. There's nothing. There's nobody around. It's just the sounds of the forest and us.
There is one more creature that is taking a free ride with us. Leeches.
And it's gonna be dark soon. So instead of riding in the dark, it's better we camp here for the night and enjoy the ride in the morning in the daylight.
And do we have enough water?
No, we don't have enough water, but we have about 2 liters, which is enough drinking water between us. And for cooking the food, we just fill water from the stream there.
And we have 4 pegs of rum.
Oh, perfect.
Camping is overruled as we managed to find an abandoned shack which has been conveniently converted by the local wildlife as their community toilet.
Yoo-hoo! We decided to put a full stop to our rush because we saw this wonderful guest house over here.
Yeah, as if you have a choice.
So anyways, I think it's a better idea or a better option to actually stay over here for the night and enjoy the lovely landslides and broken roads and missing milestones and all those things in the morning.
But do you know
Sanjay Baba, how are you?
No, we must have put it fine.
Tell us about your ride experience today.
The ride has been very interesting. Never been on any ride like this. The route is absolutely scaring. My bike is not doing so well, so I'm slightly worried about that. Apart from that, I'm pretty much enjoying the place.
This is some kind of grass and I'm just collecting a lot of it I'm attempting to make a broom to clean the room. It's a bit messy inside, so we need to clean up before we put our sleeping bag here.
Dinner tonight in these plates. 100% natural and biodegradable.
Hygienic also?
Yes.
No need for washing and stuff.
Ah, Mr. Hygiene.
What is the temperature? 5 degrees?
It will be quite warm inside.
Yeah, inside there's no point.
Inside is 20 degrees.
What?
20.
Inside your pocket.
Inside your pocket.
I want to be inside your pocket.
Yeah, true.
So good ride, eh, today?
Awesome. Great ride. Dream ride.
So I guess you guys are hungry, so I won't disturb you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Most hygienic bike has had a flat. Glass. Piece of glass.
60 kph has had a very illustrious tradition of puncturing innumerable tubes when fixing a puncture. So let's see if
This is the case.
the director has managed to uphold the tradition. What's the matter, director sir?
You punctured a tube while fixing. Punctured a new tube while fixing a flat.
You tried so many times, let me try at least once. And there you go.
Oh, lovely.
I need experience for that.
Fixing punches, experience with what?
whatever you want to think. What is this thing? Help! Help! Help!
Since I am not using camera mounts, I have to hold the camera in one hand while riding to film the shots in motion. This throws the camera all over the place, and at one point, the camera simply gives up and shuts down. Since none of us know the problem or the solution, we move ahead and document the journey on a still camera. Unfortunately, the video camera stops working as we ride through one of the most testing terrain the route has to offer. While my pals try to find a way through the landslide, I try to start the camera again and again and... The locals we meet do not know if this track would lead us to Itanagar, but one crazy ride is about finding that route somehow.
After riding in middle of nowhere for 3 days, we finally at Itanagar, the capital of Arunachal Pradesh, and having completed the second leg of our journey. But in Itanagar we have a pleasant surprise. The king of all tribes on his tribal machine has come to meet us and also join us on the ride. Please sir, please come.
Thank you, sir. It has been a pleasure to meet you,
sir. Please tell us what happened.
Actually, you left us. And I left us. I was thinking on the way that I shouldn't, leave these amateurs alone in this tribal nation. They are actually helpless without us. They don't know the routes and all, and technical knowledge. And I mean, I don't know, will they be able to
manage?
Manage here. So I, thought maybe I should sacrifice my own, everything, and look for the club, and it's Biker Brotherhood.
हम लोग का ये सीओ है, हम लोग का एक इधर ये है।
अरे हम पॉपुलेशन सर्वे कर रहे हैं ना, पॉपुलेशन कैसे गिनेंगे?
अच्छा किसको आप लोग मिलके ये पॉपुलेशन
को मिलेगा तो पॉपुलेशन का पता चलेगा ना।
अभी सारा आप लोग कैसे पकड़ लेगा?
देख लेते हैं
I hope that being an Indian, I don't think so you will be bring that harmful things and all, destroy all.
Why should we bring harmful things? Do we look harmful?
Because we are same citizens.
Do we look harmful?
Yeah. No.
Just asking, there's no harm. You can say yes. I'm sure I don't.
Because now these days what happened? Most of came from this foreign country, like this Bhutan, Pakistan, terrorists. They said just pretending I am Indian. But after crossing the gate, what happened? Blasting and all these things. There happened something like.
In between the bizarre question and answer session comes Taku Chatung, who works as a journalist with the local newspaper. Taku is the perfect guy for us to reflect upon our experiences till now.
What we actually came to know was that even the locals didn't know much about the route, and they were asking us for information about the road conditions and stuff like that. And also the other thing was that they were talking about the locals being unfriendly and hostile.
This is unfortunate that some people there give you information, wrong information. The peoples are ferocious, they are not unfriendly, and the road is bad.
And this reason is this: we have not given much information to outsider. Ki road is Arunachal, how Arunachal is, and because of the geographical isolations as well as the historical isolations, the many people from the mainstream, they do not know what is condition of Arunachal Pradesh. That might be the reasons that somebody has given you information. The road is not good and the people are unfriendly. And you must be wonder to find that the people are very friendly. Yep. Road is very nice. And nice, I mean to say this very adventurous, nice, yes. Exciting one. Yes. That's all.
After talking to Mr. Taku, we can't help but feel ashamed about how little the rest of India know about Arunachal. At the same time, we also feel good about coming to this region, which the rest of India fear visiting. We agree with Taku. The roads are nice, adventurous, and definitely exciting.
Ready? I am ready.
वाल्व अभी देख सुन मेरी बात, वाल्व अटका हुआ है इसका ओपन होके।
वेल टैपिड रॉकर तीनों का किक से कोई मतलब ही नहीं है। किक जाम है दैट मींस इंजन हैज बीन सीज्ड। किक जाम हुआ है क्योंकि देख ना तू तेरा ये काम नहीं
करना क्या है यार मेरे को बताओ।
ओके अगर पिस्टन में फंस गया
तो पिस्टन फिर भी ऊपर नीचे जाएगा।
कहां ऊपर नीचे जाएगा?
क्यों नहीं जाएगा बता?
फंस गया होगा
कहां फंसेगा? लेफ्ट राइट जा नहीं सकता, क्लियरेंस होता ही नहीं है जरा भी।
अरे करना क्या ये बताओ यार।
अभी इसको खोलने का हेड
हेड खोलना ही पड़ेगा।
वेल देखेंगे ना, लेकिन किक जाम है वो तभी वही पता चलेगा कि सीज है कि नहीं है।
टूटेगा चलेगा क्या?
किसका टूटेगा?
30 रुपए 25 रुपए का तो है।
टूट नहीं सकता कभी। देख ले, शर्त लगा के देख ले। तू इतना कोई हीमैन नहीं है, तोड़ देगा स्क्रू ड्राइवर भी। ऐ रुक क्या हो रहा है?
When it comes to motorcycle repairs, Vinod is the most experienced. But this problem needs a proper mechanic.
चालू नहीं होता।
क्यों नहीं होता यार?
After pushing the bike for 7 kilometers, we find a small truck. The driver agrees to take the bike till Itanagar for 4,000 rupees. It's a lot of money for the job, but we are helpless. There are hardly any mechanics and spare parts available for our bikes in Arunachal. But we managed to find a mechanic experienced in repairing these bikes. He is quick to find out that the exhaust valve, which is a moving part of the engine, had come off, locking the piston. Nikki had bought a new motorcycle to come on this ride. I can't even imagine how upset she is right now. But that is motorcycle travel. Sometimes things don't turn out the way you want them to, which leads to frustration and resignation. If you take it to heart, chances are you will never venture out again. A trait of a good traveler is to overcome all the problems as soon as possible. And I am sure Nikki will do just that.
Yes, ma'am. Reaction?
No reaction yet until I ride now. But yes, I'm happy to start it up.
Every day, Arunachal throws a new surprise at us. Overnight rain had turned the dirt track into slush. The track is slippery and it's difficult to control the bike. But slowly, we move towards the only planned destination of the ride. Today, we will visit Taku Chatung's village, Zero. Zero is home to the Apatani tribe. Apatanis are one of the most advanced and intriguing of tribes in Arunachal. They build their house out of bamboo and pine wood. We are lucky to be staying in one such house. Taga is Taku Chatung's brother. He graciously accepts us in his home, knowing nothing about us. It is in moments like this that you look skywards and say, "Thank God, I am a traveler."
I love food.
Dinner consists of rice and boiled vegetables grown locally. Unlike most regions in India, the cooking has very little salt or spice. The only person amongst us who finds any taste in the food and eats his heart out is
अभी तो मेरे पीछे क्यों पड़ा है?
अरे खाने की शॉट ले रहा है ना।
The structure behind me is a toilet. The upper level of the toilet is made out of planks and it has a small opening where one has to sit for attending the nature's call. And on the lower level, there is a pig who's been caged down there. Since there is no drainage system, so he takes care of the rest. So it's morning time and I need to go inside and the pig is waiting for his breakfast.
Dirty paws. Huh? Yeah? What's your name?
On our morning walk through the village, a few locals invite us to join a wedding feast. We feel honored to be a part of the celebration, which usually is a family affair.
दिखाने का
मिथुन. Apart from cured mithun meat, guests are also offered local wine. Apatani women are considered the most beautiful amongst the Arunachal tribes. Hence, there is a custom of stuffing large nose plugs made out of bamboo. The practice originated as the Apatani women wanted to protect themselves and hence appear unattractive to the men of other tribes. Tattooing is another traditional practice followed by the Apatani women. These practices are now being shunned by the new generation. The wedding had gotten over, and it's now time for the feast. Before the pig is killed, a priest performs a long religious ceremony asking for forgiveness. Rather than slaughtering, Apatanis pull out the heart. This ensures that no blood is wasted. The heart is then gifted to the eldest member in the family. Apatanis believe in the elements. Most are followers of the Donio Polio faith. Their gods are the sun and the moon. With the promise to visit Zero again, we kickstart the fourth and the last leg of our expedition towards eastern Arunachal.
Came out from his eye. There are some insects which keep flying in front of the eyes all the time. Since I've got these, I'm pretty safe. But all the others are, in perpetual agony.
Game over.
While the repair work goes on, two tribals who were hunting in the forest come to meet us.
ये रहा लीच ये कौन है? ये भी छोटा वाला लीची तो भी अब जंगल में नंगे पांव चलता है। नंगे पांव ऐसे ही चलते हैं। ऐसे ही चलते हैं पांव नंगे पांव।
And this is how they hunt birds. Vinod's magic works this time, and there is a smile on everyone's face, especially his.
Why is there no compression?
Vinod tries his best to start Sobby's bike, but no matter how hard he tries, the bike refuses to respond. In finding the elusive route to Arunachal, the bikes have taken a beating. They can only be repaired in Assam. Getting the job done and coming back will at least take a week, and we have been on the road for 35 days now. Work and family commitments do not permit us to extend our stay here. We have no option but to cross over to Assam by the Brahmaputra river and go back home. No one to blame except our luck. Since I am an unemployed filmmaker, leave for me is not an issue. I returned to Arunachal after seeing off the gang at Guwahati. Needless to say, I am missing the whole gang. Vinod's meticulous planning, Nicky's wild and adventurous spirit, Sanju's nervous energy, and Sobby's twisted sense of humor. But they are not with me, but they are with me in spirit. The promise which I gave them to complete this expedition will motivate me from now on. Since I'm alone, my work just got doubled as a filmmaker, since I have to film my own journey. But that's not a problem, boss, because this point in life, the successful completion of this expedition is the most important thing, and I intend to complete it, come what may.
Look at this plank. Come on. Much better. The bridge is actually in an arc. I'm right now in middle of it, and you have to. There's a slight incline from here, and this side there's a decline. And this thing shakes like mad once you walk here. I don't know how it's gonna behave when a heavy bike is gonna cross through it. I've dropped a few things along the way, so I'll have to go back again and bring it. When we ride bikes, we all know what bikes can do, but this is a different kind of biking. These things test what a rider can do, what capacity a rider has, on what edge he can go with the bike. And this is one of the craziest things I have done on the bike. After riding for 90 kilometers on very bad roads, I was hoping to reach Rana Ghat today, but I am still 60 kilometers away from the Ghat. And in middle of the forest, I have found this small shack which belongs to PWD. Basically, they are here to make the road.
I am not feeling good about completing the expedition alone. I miss the guys either riding in front of me or in the rearview mirror. But the life and the problems of my new friends belittle mine.
This is John Senior, and this is Toyam. They've been living here for the past 17 years or so, and living on a meager amount of 1200 rupees. And they have to manage everything on their own. The government doesn't give them anything, they've just given them the shack here. They only get leave for 15 days in 1 year. So John here has visited his family. Gama has seen his family in 17 years for just 30 days. And आप कितनी बार गए हो घर? 15 बरस में कितनी बार, कितने दिन गए हो घर? 2 बार. कितने दिन के लिए? मैं गया हूँ 15 दिन के लिए, एक बार गया. And he has seen his family in 15 years for only 22 days. They live a very hard life here, but they are very nice and friendly people. Chal, thanks.
Knowing the hardships of the construction workers motivates me even more to successfully complete the expedition. The terrain is unforgiving, but turning back is no longer an option.
Sights like this are really scary. I've been riding in the jungle for at least 3 hours, bad roads, and if you're traveling on a machine on this kind of tracks, there's bound to be some problem. And I hope these guys got help by the locals or a nearby village, because if anything breaks down here in middle of the jungle, you're literally at the mercy of the god.
Shortly into the ride, I have my first breakdown, a flat tire. The gods do not show any mercy and come down to help, but out of nowhere, locals start pouring in. This is probably the first time they have seen a camera, but they are smart enough to understand that I am documenting something through it. They too join in with their cameos.
this was the last thing I expected. Either I am on the wrong route or there are some new rules which have banned crossing this route. Anyways, I'll have to wait here for some time for someone to come and tell me, because I can't read the signboard here, it's in the local language.
ये बंद अलाउड नहीं है ना, ऐसा बात नहीं है, ये दूसरा प्लेस है, ये दूसरा प्लेस है ना.
Don't close the gate, then you are fined 5,000 rupees. So that the animals from that village cannot come here and the animals from this village cannot go and visit that village.
Ghat in Hindi means land leading to a river. Rana Ghat is on the banks of the mighty Brahmaputra river, which has rejected all efforts made by man to connect Assam and Arunachal.
Now from here onwards, I need to find a way from where I can reach Mebo, from Rana Ghat to Mebo. Dada, Rana Ghat to Mebo कैसे जा सकते हैं?
राना घाट तुम
Mebo.
सर आपको बाइक से
आराम से
नहीं, क्या रास्ता है, कहाँ से, कैसे, कितना दूर है?
इधर से जाएगा.
बीच में क्या आएगा?
बीच में सिकुंद नदी आएगा.
नदी आएगा
जी.
Riding twice on these conditions is not good for the bike or for the camera, so I prefer walking to set up a shot. It is hard work, but I am deriving an insane pleasure of riding and filming through this ever-changing terrain. In winters, the river shrinks down to just a stream. For vehicle movement, locals have made a temporary bridge solely out of bamboo and jute rope. A perfect example of indigenous engineering. The bridge is strong enough to take the weight of a fully loaded car. The guys who have built the bridge charge a 5 rupee toll to use it.
ये ब्रिज आप दोनों ने बनाया है?
ना, हम लोग 4 आदमी.
4 आदमी?
हाँ.
ये आपका खुद का प्राइवेट ब्रिज है?
हाँ.
तो हर बरस आप ब्रिज बनाते हैं इधर?
कभी 4 में नहीं बनता है.
अच्छा अच्छा.
जब आदमी.
तो कितना टाइम लगा ये ब्रिज बनाने में आपको?
1 महीना जैसा लगता है करीब.
1 महीना? ओके.
To reduce weight on the bike, I am not carrying packed food. Since there are no restaurants in these parts, government guest houses are my only option for a meal. I stuff myself as much as I can and hope that the next guest house is not far away.
I have finished my lunch and Paras the caretaker has given me another great news. There is a river here which is much longer than the river I crossed today. And today the dry river bed was 5.5 kilometers long. पारस कितना दूर है यहाँ से? कौन सा नदी है?
ये दिबांग है सर.
दिबांग नदी है
जी.
Shortly into the ride comes another surprise. There is no bridge to cross this stream. Instead, A boatman waits to ferry vehicles and people across. The whole experience of riding through Arunachal is like being in a video game. Different kind of obstacles keep appearing out of nowhere, and you have to somehow survive and move on to the next level. My first fall of the ride, and that too on a boat.
I never knew before starting a ride that we'll have to do something like this. This is such a refreshing change after riding in jungles, jungle dirt tracks, forest, and all the roads, everything. This is such a refreshing change, and I totally relish the ride. Although the bike is in pain, totally shaken up, making all kinds of noises. My back is gone totally. It's hurting like mad. But just we have to come here, experience this, to know what. Just can't explain it in words. Just too beautiful an experience.
According to me, motorcycle travel in India is not about speed or movement. It is about stillness. It is about moments like this when a strange place makes you feel at home. It is about how the place makes you feel and how you feel about the place. It is the search for such moments and places that gets one addicted to travel.
आप यहाँ पे कब आते दादा? ये नदी में पानी तो पूरा भर जाता होगा?
पूरा भर जाता है।
ये कब भरता है?
अप्रैल में जून जुलाई।
अच्छा, अप्रैल में जून जुलाई तो सब बंद हो जाता है फिर?
बंद हो जाता है।
तो ये दाम्बुक जो है वो वहाँ पे सिसरी नदी है और यहाँ पे ये नदी है, तो दाम्बुक तो बंद ही होगा, दो नदी पहुँच नहीं सकता होगा कोई दाम्बुक?
हाथी से पार कर देते हैं।
हाथी से?
हाथी से।
नदी हाथी से पार करता है?
वो सिसरी
को हाथी से? अच्छा अच्छा, ओके, चलो थैंक यू दादा।
Thank God I'm riding here in winters. It is the only season when this route is motorable.
There are two tracks here, and I don't know which one goes to Korunu. Korunu is the place from where I need to take further directions to reach a place called Tezu. And I need to wait for someone to come and give me the directions. Can't possibly have milestones on the riverbed.
Tezu is the town from where a proper road goes to the eastern edge of Arunachal. Reaching there without going into Assam would make one crazy ride a success. The only problem is, no map in the world will show me the route to reach Tezu from where I am. Waiting for someone to give me directions is futile. I ride ahead on instinct to complete the last piece of this puzzle.
वो कौन सा जगह है?
आप उसमें ये साइड लेफ्ट राइट साइड में.
In the middle of the jungle, I meet a few hunters. I stop to inquire if I am on the right track.
ये रास्ता नहीं जाना है. यहाँ से जाने से.
नहीं, यहाँ से तो नहीं होगा, मुमकिन नहीं है.
इसमें हम वो जहाँ वो लास्ट बस्ती तक हम वो बैठ के 2 दिन बैठ के आया है. मोटरसाइकिल वहाँ से निकलता है.
नहीं, वहाँ से 14 किलो से इधर मूव करना पड़ेगा.
क्योंकि वहाँ जाने से नीचे जाना पड़ेगा.
14 किलो टीनाली पहुँचेगा तो अभी कोनो से जाके.
What lies between Tezu and me is a stream that does not have a ferry or a bridge. A map is drawn on the ground. I am too nervous to understand it, but this route is the last and the only hope for me and one crazy ride. I find myself in a unique situation, which I have forced upon myself. That is the decision to not enter Assam. But therein lies the mystery of life. You give the mundane a riddle twist, take the path unknown, and a whole new world opens up. In all walks of life, to achieve anything unique, one has to go through a crazy ride.
After riding on the dry riverbed, I have reached a forested section and I have met some forest guards here. दादा ये अभी और कितना दूर है यहाँ से तेजू जाने का रास्ता? क्या आएगा पहले? नाला कौन सा नाम है नाले का?
वो डिगर आएगा.
हाँ हाँ.
डिगर को बात नहीं होती.
I guess this is one of the 2 streams I have to cross. The package of exposed tapes is the most precious thing on the bike. I just want to make sure that the tapes don't get wet while I ride through the stream.
All possible obstacles Arunachal Pradesh had to offer have been cleared, and I have bypassed the Assam border but I'm controlling my excitement because Arunachal is still full of surprises. You never know what's going to happen. But I'm proud of the bike. It was not performing well, but it did well when I really wanted it to. Finally, I have reached Walong. Walong is basically a military township. What I didn't realize was one has to get special permissions to visit Dong, but which I didn't have, of course. But the army guys are allowing me to visit the place, so that's the good news. Behind me is the Walong War Memorial. This area is very close to the Chinese border. That's why all the restrictions. This place is where the dirt track ends. So this place is the easternmost motorable tip of Arunachal. So Arunachal Pradesh can be traversed without going into Assam. So one crazy ride is a success. It's getting dark and I need to pitch my tent somewhere and sit down and savor the success. Sitting here after completing the journey, I think craziness is in the mind and not the physical part. Craziness is to condition your mind for the difficulties which may lie ahead in achieving your aim. Craziness is in thinking ideas which have never been done before. I think it's good to be crazy once in a while, and in return you get the novelty of looking at life from a very different perspective.
One crazy ride was a journey of 5 friends. It should not have ended as a solo ride. Circumstances in life can drive you crazy, but nothing can be more crazier than the human spirit. To come on this ride, Nikki had to quit her job. Sobhi thankfully has bought a new motorcycle to avoid breakdowns on this ride. Vinod and wife Meeta have become proud parents. Their son Arnav is 3 months old. Sanju has also quit his job as a graphic designer and is now freelancing. This move has made him a confident man.
Yes, Sanju. Enjoying the bridge?
Waited 2 years for this.
Yes, Sonny, are you having fun?
I'm big time.
What happened? Are you scared of heights?
Oh, man.
Huh?
He's shaking, just like Pamela Anderson.
There's a beautiful view around here. And you're crossing, yeah? I just hope that it doesn't break for the rest of the journey. Okay. Chalo, good to have you back. Good to be back. We have managed to come back and fulfill our promise and finish off one crazy ride. And that too on my birthday.
I hate talking to the camera. Please don't do this to me. Don't do that.
बस हो गया.
And how does one stop recording?
You don't have to. You don't have to stop recording.
Press
Just keep recording. Red button.
Just leave it.
No, red button. Press
Again.
Yeah.